everybody, it's Jamie with Parlez-Vous Crochet. Welcome to my channel. Today is going to be a visual tutorial on how to make the crochet earrings. The written pattern is available on our Etsy shop under Parlez-Vous Crochet. And now we have a visual tutorial, so stay tuned to learn how to make these beauties. The tutorial is intended for people who already know how to crochet. So if you know your basic single and double crochet stitches, you should be fine. For your supplies, you will need embroidery floss, any color, usually like a size 10. You can use that. I use a 2.75 hook because I have tight tension, but you can use a size 2. So if your tension is tight, you can go up. If your tension is loose, you can go down. Okay, but I use a 2.75. You need a little bit of glue. Crazy glue is fine. You have your embroidery needle there. And for this pattern, you can use any size hoop as long as it's 40 millimeters or higher. So usually like 1.5 inches and up would be suitable for this tutorial. Anything smaller, you will not get the webbed effect. Okay, so this is about the small. You could probably go a little bit smaller than this, but I wouldn't go too small. Okay, but on this one, I'm gonna do this one because I like them bigger. I think this is like a 2.25 inch hoop or something like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna unravel one of my pieces here and we're gonna get to work. So the first thing you have to do is kind of cast on your yarn to your earring. I usually start this way and work around. So you're gonna be working on the outside of the hoop, okay? So I start here. And as far as the amount of stitches go, really it's an open pattern, so you can put as many as it will allow. I wouldn't fill it up too far because you want to have that tautness that you see in the earring. You want to keep it tight, so I wouldn't put too many stitches, but I probably would stop like right about here. So we're gonna go under and just kind of put our yarn on the hoop. So I go under and I yarn over to pull it through. And that kind of just creates my loop. Go under that stitch and we're at the top, okay? And you're gonna work in this tail as well, okay? So you're gonna go underneath the hoop, yarn over and grab your work, and you're gonna form a single crochet. Okay, you're basically going to single crochet for your first row. This is your first row. So again, underneath, pull around. You have your 2 loops there. You see that? It's a single crochet. Yarn over and pull through the 2. Okay, so again, that's how you get started. Okay, and I usually use the tail and kind of pull it a little bit, and I usually pull it till about right there. I wouldn't go all the way into the lever because then your yarn gets stuck. So you gotta kind of control it a little bit. Move this out the way. And you're gonna yarn over and pull through. So hopefully you saw that. Okay, again, real slow, underneath the loop, underneath and around. This is your single crochet row. Pull, make it tight, okay? And you're just going to continue all the way around your hoop like this. Okay, so I finished crocheting around the outside of my hoop. And like I said, you have to leave some space. You don't have to go all the way up, but leave some space at the ends, okay? So once you finish, you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, okay? You're going to turn your work around. So now you're facing the work. And you're going to double crochet in the 3rd loop. So you yarn over for a double crochet, and you're going to find your 3rd hole, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to insert your hook to form the double crochet. Okay, yarn over, pull through. Now you have your 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over again, pull through 2. You have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through 2. If you don't know how to double crochet, there are tutorials on YouTube that can help you with this process. Okay, to get started, I'm going to yarn over again. I'm going to skip 3 stitches, so that's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go into the 3rd, actually 3rd stitch. So you skip 2, excuse me. You're going to do your double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, I'm going to yarn over again. I'm going to skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, insert into the 3rd hook. Excuse me, 3rd loop. Yarn over, pull through the 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Set yourself up with a yarn over. You're going to skip 2, 1, 2, go into the 3rd chain from the hook and do your double crochet. Get a little closer so you can see. 1, 2, 3, and do your double crochet. And you're going to follow that all the way around till you finish, okay? Skip 2 and go into your 3rd stitch with a double crochet. And we're going to do that all the way around. Okay, so we are at the end of our work. Okay, so now we're going to chain 2 again. 1, 2. We're going to turn our work around, and this time we're going to push the work that we did inside the hoop, because it's easier to work around the outside than the inside when it comes to that part. And now we have this here. Okay, so now you got your chain 2. You're going to do a double crochet, and you're going to skip 1, skip this one. You're going to skip this one and go into the 3rd here, 3rd chain, and double crochet. Okay, that's what we're looking like. Yarn over again. We're going to skip 1 stitch, this one, and go into the next one. Double crochet. Yarn over, skip 1, go into the next one. Double crochet. Yarn over, skip 1 stitch, go into the next one. Yarn over, skip 1, go into the next one. And you're going to do that all the way around till you finish your hoop. You're going to be skipping 1 and going into the next, all the way around. And this is what helps to give it that webbed look for this pattern. Okay, so we're going to be coming around the corner, and then you're going to go in this last one. I just usually go in that hole because I'm not trying to fight with that hole, so I go in the big hole and I double crochet in that last one. Okay, and that's your end piece there. When you get to the end, you have a big space, so I usually slip stitch up to where we did our single crochet. So I slip stitch in this big hole. I slip stitch and pull that through. Okay, and then I slip stitch again. So you see this is your first, up under this first stitch here where my nail is, up in there. I go underneath that. That's your single crochet. Just go You don't have to find a hole, but just go underneath the stitch and insert it. Okay, pull it through, and you're doing a slip stitch. Pull it out and pull it all the way out, and voila. Chain 1 to tie it off, and pull up a loop and cut. So we're going to cut our yarn, leave a little tail to cut. Okay, so now you have your 2 tails. Now you remember you crocheted over this first one, so I just pull it just to make it even, nice around that way. And then this one you have to sew your tail in. So this is when you take your embroidery thread. It has to be small enough to be able to get in the space. Okay, so you're going to insert this into your embroidery thread, your tail. Okay, and I usually stick it underneath here.